Hey guys, Caveman here, and in this video I'm reviewing LEGO Monkie Kid set 80006, White Dragon Horse Bike. This set contains 259 pieces and retails for $35 US. Let's start off with a look at the figures. So here's Monkie Kid himself. There's two versions of Monkie Kid spread across the sets. One is him in his Pigsy's Restaurant delivery boy outfit, and then the other one is just him in his casual clothes. And that's what this one is. The only real differences between those, though, is the torso, and also the printing on the headband. The other minifigure doesn't have any printing on the headband. The legs are still the same, though, between each figure, and so are the headphones. He also comes with Monkey King's staff in this set, which uses those new lightsaber hilts in metallic gold, which is a red bar in between. And this minifigure has some really nice printing, especially on the legs. As you can see, there is some side leg printing, and they are dual molded. There's a nice Monkie Kid logo on the back of his jacket here, and you can also see the nice molding of that hairpiece on the back. And if I take that hairpiece off, you can then see his alternate face, which is very expressive. I like how it looks. Next up is May. I believe she's supposed to be a friend of Monkie Kid's or something. Her torso and legs have this really nice continuous printing on them, which, as you can see, also goes around to the back. There's also some fantastic printing on the helmet there, and her weapon is pretty nice too. It's like a green laser sword with a dragon-shaped hilt. Pretty cool. And then, taking her helmet off, you can see her front facial expression, and there's her alternate one. Now, she does actually have an extra hairpiece included in the set that you can put on her when she's not wearing her helmet. And that is a really nice new mold for a hairpiece. Let's give you a quick 360 look at it. There's also a little bit of printing on it with these green highlights at the end of her hair there. Then here's the Iron Bull clone named Snort. The Iron Bull clones in this set are actually identical. Well, kind of. I'll explain more in a minute. But this one, as you can see, has unprinted legs, and actually an unprinted head too. It's just a plain translucent orange head. But it is covered by this nice new helmet mold that kind of looks like a bull's face, and as you can see, there's little holes on the side where you can put in these horns. And the way it goes on does make it look quite nice with that visor there. This figure also has this weird-looking sword for his accessory. And then there is some back torso printing, but no alternate face, obviously. So here's the Iron Bull clone named Bob. Yup, this minifigure is identical, except for the horn. They literally just flipped the horn on this minifigure and then called it a completely different character. Yeah, everything else is the same but that. Well, I guess he does have a different accessory. It's just a black hammer. Included in the set is also this little hoverboard for Monkie Kid. There's 4 rotors at each corner, which are actually printed 2x2 circular tiles, and then some nice little lights on the bottom of those. Now, you can actually remove this top board here, which is just kind of the normal snowboard, which has some nice detailed stickers on it at each end. But yeah, you can take that off, and then that just kind of leaves you with this base here with this nice multicoloring going on. But yeah, this then just goes right on top there. And you can have Monkie Kid either stand on it like this, or like that. It is nice that they include an extra little vehicle for Monkie Kid. So here's the namesake of the set, the White Dragon Horse Bike. It just is kind of another large LEGO motorcycle. I guess there is some nice differences to it, like this horse head at the front here, which is very reminiscent of Nexo Knights. And there's also some stud shooters on either side here. Yeah, there's also some stickers on top of that horse head. And then something I actually do really like is over on this side. And they give you this little droid clip arm there so you can attach May's weapon. So when you have her actually driving the vehicle, there's a place to store the sword. And as you can see, she does just attach like so. The stud shooters can also move up and down to give them a bit more of a range of motion. And there's this little thing here covering the back wheel with a sticker on it. Now there is kind of one other function to this thing. If you take these side things here, and you fold them out a bit, you can actually, if you want to, fold them all the way like so, but you're kind of supposed to more just do it like this, I believe. So yeah, if you fold these out, it's supposed to be able to fly, I guess. These are supposed to represent wings. I don't know about that. I don't think this would be able to fly. I mean, there's no area for jet propulsion on the back whatsoever. But I mean, I guess it gives you a little something else that you can do with this oversized motorcycle. And here's the last build of the set. It's kind of like a Blockade, I guess. I think it's supposed to be in the middle of the road, maybe. So on this one side here, there's this turret that can rotate 360 degrees. It's also got this nice shield on the front, which can move up and down. That has a sticker on it. Then there's just 2 stud shooters here. Another sticker here to kind of represent a control panel. Then there's the place where you can put your minifigure. And I do like the use of these 1x2 caution tiles on the front there. And they also use this large ramp piece with a equally large sticker on it that does have some nice detailing, I will say. And that leads up to this gate here, which actually has a pretty interesting design. It uses those weird swords again, and then some gears, which does give it an interesting look. And the way you raise that is just you press on this knob here, and that just flips it up. Works pretty well. The whole problem with this, though, is I think, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like this is kind of telling you to take the bike and have it use this ramp to jump the gate. The only issue with that is, here's kind of what happens. It just runs into the gate. I mean, unless you really have to use your imagination to think that it would go like that. I mean, I don't know, maybe with the wings it could. But that just doesn't really work for me. And then even if you have the gate raised and then drive it over, it bottoms out in the middle there. It can't even just drive over normally. Like, it gets stuck. And that's because it just kind of drops off here. There is no other ramp on that side. So yeah, like you can see, when it drives over, it just stops there. You just kind of have to push it more to get it actually over. So yeah, I don't know about that. Just the bike does not work very well with this part of the set. Anyways though, moving on, there is a small jail on this side of the build. And if I open that up, you can see there's actually a skull inside, which is pretty dark because I guess someone died in there. But there is actually quite a bit of room for some other minifigures. And then on the front of this little section, there is a couple more stickers. It uses this large castle wall piece introduced in Nexonites. And then there's some banners up top which use identical stickers. Also another use of the new lightsaber hilt in dark bluish gray, as well as some dark bluish gray horns. And then here are the spare parts of the set. You actually get 2 extra shots for the stud shooters included, and then actually even more spare studs of the same colors. Other than that, though, there is actually quite a nice array of spare parts, including an extra of the pair of headphones. Also included is a turquoise brick separator, and then here is the spent sticker sheet from the set. As you can see, there is quite a few stickers in this set, and obviously a very large one as well. So overall, I'm a little disappointed in this set. I mean, it is the cheapest set of the Monkie Kid line right now, besides that random poly bag. And the brickheads, but I don't really count that as a normal set. Either way, though, I think the biggest problem with this set for me is the value. $35 for 259 pieces just isn't good. And also for what you actually get in the set. I mean, another oversized bike. The Blockade thing is kind of neat, I guess, but it just doesn't work very well with the other stuff you do get in the set. Really, the best build is Monkie Kid's Hoverboard. And also, the figures in the set are really good. If this were a $25 set, I'd think of it a little better. But for $35, I don't know. That's why I think I'm going to have to rate it 7 classic smiley faces out of 10. It's just very unfortunate because this is probably what a lot of people might get as an introduction to the Monkie Kid theme. I mean, that's what I got it for. And it could just influence people to think the other sets are as bad as this. Which I don't think is true. A lot of the other sets look really good. But what are your thoughts on this set? Am I judging it too harshly? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.